Welcome, guys. This vlog is going to be our New York City vlog. However, did we do a good job of giving you guys updates throughout this trip? No. So this is the end. That's kind of why behind us is looking a bit chaotic because today's our last day and we're packing up and we're leaving. But don't worry, we got footage from the things that we did and it's been lovely.
So good.
I'm not gonna lie, it didn't feel like it was like a vlogging time because both Olivia and I have lived here at different times, so it just kind of felt like we were just like hanging out and like seeing our friends, and we were just really in the moment and we were just enjoying life. But we'll give you a brief rundown.
Yeah.
Day one. We took the train from Rochester to New York City.
Yay.
Which is really exciting for me because I love trains and I've never really been on a train that like takes you far distances. So that was really fun. We sat behind these two men who were just having the strangest conversations.
It was nice to see the fall foliage beginning to change. That was pretty.
And then we got here to our hotel slash Airbnb slash... This is something called a Sonder. Shoutout Sonder.
Love Sonder.
We love Sonder. We stayed in a Sonder in Montreal. And basically, like, sometimes they're listed on Airbnbs, but this one feels more like a hotel. But we have, like, a full kitchen. Yeah. And we have...
washer and dryer.
Dishwasher.
Big bed.
Big bed. And it honestly was the most affordable option for us in New York City. Like, looking at Airbnbs and hotels, this one was the most affordable because it was like a little bit less than most of the hotels, and it came with a kitchen, so we weren't gonna have to like spend money and eat every single meal out. So once we got here, we assessed the situation because like when you read stuff online, you're like, yeah, sure, you have a full kitchen, a fully stocked
but like,
kitchen.
what does that mean?
Do we have pots? Do we have pans? Then we went to Trader Joe's, picked up some essential items, and I think, now being at the end of our trip, I think we did a really good job.
Yeah.
Like, we're not throwing away a lot of food. Last night, we did give my best friend pasta and pasta sauce, because we just didn't end up making it. So, we're feeding people.
Yes.
Nothing's really going to waste. Oh. And then we DoorDashed some dinner.
Shake Shack.
Ah, yes, Shake Shack.
It was so yummy.
What did you get?
I got the crispy chicken sandwich with Shack sauce. I get it with Shack sauce instead of the mayo they put on it. And then I got a chocolate caramel shake, and it was so yummy.
Oh, it was so good. Hers was really good. I got a veggie burger and fries. We shared fries.
Yeah.
And I just got a regular chocolate shake because that's what my heart wanted.
Yeah.
So we DoorDashed and we vibed, and then we went to sleep.
Yeah.
The next day,
we went to try to go get rush tickets for the Outsiders, and they ended up, like, we got in the line, like, right at 10 when the box office opens, and there was already a line, so, like, I knew our chances were quite low. But we ended up getting standing room tickets, which were the same price as rush tickets, and that was great.
And honestly, with that show, first of all, incredible show.
Yeah.
It is so well done. The music is really well done. The lighting is amazing. All the performers were amazing. The choreography is amazing. But it is a very intense show, so kind of standing was better.
It was
because
nice. Yeah. You could like kind of like pace a bit.
Yeah, you can move around.
You didn't feel so stuck.
There's a lot of like rain, and there's like the stage is like filled with like asphalt, kind of like gravel.
Yeah, but like soft rubbery gravel, so that dancers don't get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like it's nice to be a little bit further back and like standing, so you feel like you
can really
like,
see everything.
Yeah, you can see everything, and that was great.
Yeah.
Then after that, we went and we grabbed coffee and a bagel, and we FaceTimed our best friend Joel.
Yeah, and that was really good. We went to a coffee shop that was called what?
The Grind.
And it wasn't in Alaska. It was in Midtown, New York City.
And we were attacked by a bee there, and that was really interesting because we had gotten our bagels from a bagel shop across the street because that one just it looked nicer and it was an actual bagel shop as opposed to getting a bagel at a coffee shop. Yeah. So Olivia went inside and got the coffee. I started talking to Joel. Olivia comes outside. And Olivia's kind of quite afraid of bees, and almost immediately after she got outside, the bees were attacking us.
Also, they were in my bagel. They landed on my pumpkin cream cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And also, keep in mind, we're in Midtown, so, it's not like there's, an outdoor seating area. We're just on the sidewalk of New York City and panicking, and I'm, passing her bagels and telling her to run inside. And, all the while, our friend Joel's just on FaceTime, eating hummus, just, relaxing.
Yeah.
Just really chill. But that was lovely. It was a lovely little catch up. And we came back here and got ready for dance class. We took Mr. Silly Billy's class. I love Billy Griffin. He is so fun. He teaches intermediate musical theater jazz. And it's just so fun. It's
great.
It helps you really feel like an artist and you're not just doing steps. It's so fun. And it's so chill. And he's always everyone calm down. It's just dance.
Yeah.
It's so nice. And every time I come to the city, I always like to take his class. And I was just so happy to be there. It was a great class. A lovely time.
I love dancing. After that, we walked down to the Outsiders.
Oh yeah, we had to run because the Outsiders started at 7. And class ended at 6:15.
Yeah, but I thought it was really funny because there was this girl, and I saw her in line for Rush tickets, and I was like, she's definitely a dancer. And she got her ticket, but then she ended up being at dance class as well, and I was like, we're just living the same day. And then she went to the Outsiders as well after that.
Yeah, we're not having different experiences. We're having kind of the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And then after the fabulous show that the Outsiders is, we went and got canes and Empanada Mama. We went to the Empanada Mama across the street from where I used to work, and that was really lovely. Then we came back here and we ate and we just relaxed and had a lovely evening in.
Yeah.
So that's our full official day.
Yeah, first full day. Wednesday morning. We went and walked the Brooklyn Bridge. We're staying by Battery Park, so it was a little walk to get to the Brooklyn Bridge. We walked across the Brooklyn Bridge. We got a coffee, of course, beforehand. And then we were in Dumbo, and we explored Dumbo a little bit. We rode on Jane's Carousel with a lot of children once again. That seems to be something we like to do, to go on children rides. But hey, if their nannies and parents can go on, why can't I?
Yeah, and also it was a long carousel ride. It was definitely worth the $4?
I think it was $3.
$3. It was quite long and it was quite fun.
Yeah, I had a great time.
We also got an ice cream.
Yeah, we got an ice cream and then we took the ferry back over to Manhattan, and that was fun. The ferry's a great way to get around New York.
Yeah, it was super fun, super cute. And then later that afternoon evening time, we went and got dinner with 2 of my friends. And then one of my friends that we had dinner with, we went in to go take a spotlight class with her. And it was an experience. It wasn't my favorite experience. But everybody's different. Everyone feels different about different teachers. Spotlight classes aren't really my favorite. It's basically a class where you get filmed. So it's a 2-hour class, but part of that class is being filmed.
A good chunk of it.
Yeah, and that's fine and fun. But I
wasn't looking forward to it.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't feeling super confident about the combo that was being filmed.
That's all right.
It's okay.
We lived.
It's everything.
And we danced.
We lived and we danced, and it was fine. Yeah. And then we all mutually were like, "Ooh, maybe spotlight classes aren't our favorite," and that's fine.
Yeah.
And then we kind of immediately got on the train and immediately booked Billy's class for the next day, to kind of just cleanse our palate and just to feel better about life in general. But it was great to see my friends. It was super fun. And it's like always fun taking class with your friends because it just feels...
It's good to watch your friends dance. It's
yeah.
nice.
It feels very community. And then the next day, Thursday.
We met my friend Mark for coffee. And I grew up dancing with Mark. And it was nice. Like, now Mark works on Broadway and does a theater thing. And it was nice to catch up.
Yeah, we went to a cute little place called the Piggy Barista. And while we sat outside, and while we were sitting outside, a lovely young woman walking in the cutest little dog saw us and was like, "You guys look amazing. Like, you guys are
your
really..."
aesthetic and vibe really matches. Like, you look like an ad for the Piggy Barista.
She's like, "You guys should take a picture." And then she's like, "Actually, do you want me to take your picture?" And so we were like, "Okay,
Sure, inserted here."
And I was like, "Thank you." She was right. We did look very cool.
Yeah, you guys can see. We look really cute.
Very cute, very cool.
Yeah, but it was really lovely catching up. And then
we walked over to Lush because this hotel has a pretty large bathtub.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, we're gonna go to Lush.
And a clean bathtub.
Very clean.
Very clean.
So we were like, Lush is right around the corner. Let's go get a bath bomb. And like they had their Halloween ones out. So
they had their Christmas ones out.
Which is crazy.
I was like, it's literally the beginning of October.
That being said, there's a cute like capybara one with a Santa.
Oh yeah, we'll have to get that at a later date.
Really cute.
We can't get it yet though.
No, it wasn't the time for that yet. So we did get that.
A little ghosty. Mm-hmm. A cute little ghost.
And it is called a ghosty, like ghost, i.e. ghosty.
Ghosty.
We're not just being cutesy about it.
It's a very cutesy ghosty.
Very cutesy ghosty. And then I needed to go pick something up for an outfit that we have going on next week. And so we ran to Columbus Circle and we went to the H&M. The H&M. Mm-hmm. And we did some shopping and we got exactly what I needed and that was perfect. And then we headed home and we got changed and had lunch and then we went back to Billy's class. And we had a lovely time with Mr. Slay Billy. However, this class was a lot more packed because it was on Thursday. And like his one on Tuesday is the one that I was typically going to when I lived in the city.
Usually quieter.
Yeah, it's not as packed, it's not as kooky crazy, but I think it's probably because like people come into the city on Thursday.
For like the weekend.
Yeah, or like people have off Thursday, I don't know. But it was super fun. We had a great time.
Yeah, we did.
We came back home. We were going to make the pasta, but we has now been given to Cass. But sometimes
you don't need pasta.
Sometimes you don't want pasta. Sometimes you don't want the food that you bought. And
sometimes you need sweet potato fries, Brussels sprouts, and a milkshake from Bear Burger.
And that's what we did. We did get those items from Bear Burger, and we had a delicious, lovely evening.
Yeah, the milkshake was banana, caramel, peanut butter, and it was so yummy. It
was delicious. I think that one was better than the one we got from Shake Shack.
And my chocolate caramel one was quite good.
Yeah, so
this one.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh, sorry, I was giving you the mic.
Whoa. This is why I can't hold the mic. I speak too much with my hands.
Yeah.
We're raising the bar on the milkshakes.
Yeah. And we also took our lovely bath that evening because like Billy's class gets over at 6:15 as we have mentioned before. So we were like, oh, we're not really planning to do anything else for the night. And so we were thinking this night would be a great night for a bath, which is hence the reason we got a bath bomb.
And then we started watching Heartstopper season 3.
And it's so good. It's so good. Cute.
We're only like halfway through it, but they're so precious.
And I have cried a little bit.
Yeah, tears have been shed.
Yeah, this one's, if you've seen Heartstopper, you know that it's cute and precious and so adorable. This season is still cute and precious and really adorable, but there's a little bit more heaviness.
Yeah.
If you've read the books, you know.
Yeah.
Friday. Friday
was busy.
Busy. We really made sure we did.
We really had a New York day.
Yeah. So we got up, had breakfast, went to ballet class
at 10 a.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m. And it was so funny because we walked into ballet class and we saw someone that we work for the same company, so we saw her.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my god, hey girl, so crazy.
You're always running into people at Steps on Broadway.
Yeah, like only the Tuesday Billy class was the only class that we didn't run into somebody that one of us had gone to school with or worked with or like
crazy
or we were friends with. So that was like quite fun. It was quite fun because there were like a few people that we weren't really planning on seeing.
But then we got to see them, so it was lovely.
Yeah, and it was lovely to see. It's not that we didn't want to see them, it's just we were only here for such a short period of time. Yeah. And everyone in New York is busy. But then running into class and then being like, oh my god, hey, it's so fun.
So we did beignets and tondues.
Yeah, and honestly, we both kind of killed the ballet class for having not really taken, like, we've given ourselves ballet class, but
it's different taking class from, like, a ballerina in a room.
A very hot room.
Very hot room. And the class, like, some ballet classes, like, you learn a combo, and, like, there's breaks. There's, like, lulls in between each. Like, no, this teacher, she's on it. And I really appreciate that because, like, you get through a bar really fast and you can, like, get through the center and then do across the floor and do Grand Allegro, my favorite.
Yeah, and you definitely get very sweaty. Her name is Kate Lowe.
Yeah. Great class.
She's really incredible. She teaches at Steps. I think she also teaches at BDC. I've taken a class from her at BDC.
Yeah, 3 bucks around.
Yeah, but, like, it's, like, immediately after you finish a combination, she's like, okay, and, like, saying the next combination. Yeah. Which I really like because I feel like you get your money's worth. Like, you're doing the whole class. You're getting very sweaty. Yeah. And, like, you still feel like you're doing your technique.
Yeah.
It's great. She was lovely. And then we went ahead and got some food and bebopped over to Central Park because we were taking another dance class at 3.
So and we had the refuel.
Yeah. And, like, we could have come home, but we were like, no. Let's just go hang out in the park because hanging out in Central Park is always so nice. And honestly, Friday was, like, the nicest weather day we had here. Not that the weather has been bad at all, but it was just, like, the sunniest, brightest, like, loveliest day.
Yeah, I got sweet green.
And I got Joe and the Juice. We saw a lot of squirrels.
Yeah, and I read some books.
And it was lovely. Then we got Levain cookie on our way back.
Yeah.
2 Steps, because they're, like, in between the park and Steps, there's Levain cookies.
So naturally.
So we had to go because I'm obsessed with those cookies because they really are more like a heap. A mound.
The mound really overwhelms me. Personally, not my favorite cookie, but they are good.
Yeah, so it was kind of my cookie that Olivia had a few bites of.
Yeah.
But I do love their cookies. They're just like, there's something...
It's a slab of cookie.
Yeah, like when I was living here, I once was having kind of a difficult week. So at the beginning of the week, I went to Levain and I bought half a dozen cookies, which is like not the most financially responsible thing to do because these cookies are not necessarily cheap.
No.
Like, they're quite pricey in regards to a cookie, but they're so thick. And then I just, like, kept them in the fridge, and I ate, like, bits of them throughout the whole week. And that was really helpful. So if you're struggling in New York City and you can't afford to do that, I would recommend it. Even if you just get one, that cookie can last, like, 4 days. And they stay really good and really delicious. So we grabbed the cookie and then headed back to Steps for Corey's class.
And that was so fun.
She's incredible. She has done the most, like, incredible things. Like, she's been on Broadway.
She really slays.
Yeah. She's been on Broadway so many times. She's been a Radio City Rockette. Like,
she's a mother.
She's a mother. She's a mother. Her choreography is... Oh, she's gorgeous. Her choreography is amazing. Yeah. Like, everything about her is amazing. So it was super fun to take her class. And then after that, we kind of had a bebop back home to shower. Because we were very sweaty and gross at this point.
Yeah.
Because that night we were going out for my best friend's birthday, for Cass's birthday. And we ended up going to this place called Juke Bar for her birthday. It was so fun. It was so cute.
The vibes were strange. Like, I loved it, but, like, there was a deer on the wall, a fireplace on one of the televisions, and Harry Potter playing on the other television. While, like, modern music is playing.
Minananon is playing, but Harry Potter is also playing, and it's muted. And directly across from the screen where Harry Potter is playing, there's, like, an exposed brick wall with, like, this big, giant sign that says cocktails, like, in lights. And it's just, like...
There's a lot of different things happening in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of different vibes. Our bartender was so slay.
He was so funny.
Yeah, we had a great time. And then we bar hopped a little bit. At one of the bars we walked into, they were playing, like, Camp Rock in Hannah Montana, and it was so fun.
And they gave us party sticks.
Yeah, and Cass, like, immediately walked into that bar and, like, immediately walked to where the DJ was.
Took over the dance floor.
Took over the whole dance floor, and then like, she basically had like a following. Like she had groupies like
She had
surrounding
groupies.
her. It was so
Really
funny.
iconic.
It was great. We had a lovely time.
Yeah.
We stayed out a little late. I drank a lot of tequila, and then we came home, and I had to wash my feet in the bathtub. They deserve to know.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys in, okay? So I was wearing my cute little go-go boots. I'll insert a picture of me wearing them. They're really cute. I basically wore them for months. Like I've had them since when? Like
Since
March?
March,
So
yeah.
I've had them since March. It's October now. I've worn them for long periods of times before. I've walked all around in them. Like I once wore them for probably close to like 6 hours.
Yeah.
And I was fine. I love these boots. They're super comfy. They're super cute. I was wearing thin socks, and that was my first mistake. And as we were walking and standing and having a great time, my feet, the balls of my feet started to burn in a way that I thought they were going to blister. I thought I was going to have blisters.
Like giant blisters on the soles of
I thought the entire ball of my foot was going to be a blister.
But you didn't.
But so, and because of that, when we got off the train and we were like really near to our hotel apartment, Sonder situation, I did take my shoes off. And because I mentioned my socks were so thin, which is the reason why I think my feet were hurting so bad, the dirty New York street did kind of get directly onto my feet. But
so gross.
But I like couldn't walk in those shoes anymore. Like I've never experienced something like that. I've never been a girlie to take off my shoes before I get home. Like that is not.
I didn't join her in that endeavor.
No.
I was wearing a sensible sneaker.
Yeah. So then when I did get home, I did wash my feet in the bathtub.
Yeah.
And it all was well and all was fine. And I woke up the next day and my feet were not horribly blistered and I was fine. I think they were just in pain.
Yeah. New York's different. Walking in New York is a different breed.
So yeah, and then the next day Olivia woke up and went to go get coffee with her friend.
Yeah. That was very nice.
I did not join her in this endeavor. No. I stayed back and I did our laundry because we have a washer and dryer in unit here, which is amazing.
That's great.
And Cass the night before had brought me a Tide Pod.
Love the Tide Pods.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cass. We love you.
I did my laundry, our laundry. Olivia went, got coffee. Then she came back, and then we met up with one of her brother's friends for coffee as well.
Yeah, he's a freshman at Pace, so I went to go see how things were going.
He's really precious.
He's so sweet.
He's so sweet. He has such a good attitude about the city. Like, he's gonna be just
so
fine.
Successful.
Like, he's so precious to me.
It was really nice.
Yeah. And where we went was delicious.
So good, yeah.
It was this place called Suited. It was so good. I got a mocha. I've been getting mochas this entire trip because I kind of just wanted to see around the city where the best mocha is.
Mochas are like. Yeah.
And this I would think would be my second favorite mocha that I've had on this trip. But like that being said, my first favorite mocha was really good. Mm-hmm. This mocha was really amazing though. And it came in the cutest little cup. It was so delicious. And we also got eggies. They had delicious egg sandwiches there. So yummy. And then we took a little stroll.
Yeah, we walked around. I kept trying to get a coffee. No place around here had decaf.
In the afternoon, which I was like, they're like, yeah we've closed up our decaf. I'm like,
why'd you close up the decaf? Like, everyone's gonna want decaf in the afternoon.
That doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Yeah. And then we came back here, we relaxed, we got ready to go to a speakeasy called the Woo Woo. Okay. Oh, flash is on. Wow. Hey! Cass met us there. We had a lovely time. We ate some great food.
They had all like Halloween decorations. It was very spooky ooky.
I got a spooky ooky beverage. And it was just super, super fun, super cute. Yeah. Then we went and got gelato afterwards because something that's really important is being a dessert girly. And that's what we are. Treat. Yeah, to our cores. We need sweet treats. Mm-hmm. So we went to Anita Gelato and it was delicious. I got their salted chocolate and it was amazing.
I got coffee chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was good. I also tried the like nougat wafer. I tried that one. It was really good. It was just so like rich of like nougat. I couldn't do a full dish of it because they really pack it in.
Mm-hmm. Which is that's like so crazy. Actually, this is the second time that we got gelato in the city. The first time we got one when we were on our way to go to the H&M.
Yeah.
Because we were walking by, we were a little hungry, and we
it
were
looked
like,
delicious.
It looked so good. And a regular, you can get 2 flavors.
Which is too much.
Way too much.
Way too much gelato.
Way too much gelato. And we looked like crazy people
on
eating
the subway,
it quickly. On the hot subway.
As it's melting.
Yeah. But that was delicious. Yeah. I think Anita Gelato was better. What do you think?
I think I just like the flavors I got from the other place better.
Yeah, because from the other place, I got pistachio and stracciatella.
I got dark chocolate, which was really good. Oh yeah, creme brulee. My flavors were just better there.
Yeah. I liked both of them kind of equally, but I do think Anita Gelato is better.
Gelato's great.
Gelato is great.
Yeah. Overall, we had a very successful trip.
Yeah. Today we are packing, and then we're gonna go to a place called Cafe Grumpy and get some coffee.
I thought you were gonna say a place called Disney World.
And well, then we are going.
That's it.
But then we will be going to a place called Disney World this afternoon, evening.
We're going to see the mouse.
We've seen the rats in New York City. Now we're gonna see the rat. Mr. Rat himself, Mr. Mickey Mouse. So that will be our next vlog. So stick around if you want to see us in Disney.
Might be raining.
Might be raining. My friend works at Disney, and he was like, hey, like, just by the way, like, we're kind of getting another hurricane, but, like, the hurricane's not meant to hit Orlando, and, like, Disney's super safe, but also, like, it might be raining, but also might be better, might be less people.
It might be less crowded. And I'm all for less crowds.
Yeah, so...
And, like, Disney, they cover all the lines and everything. Like, they do a good job. You're never waiting, like, in the beating sun, so, like, you're never waiting in the pouring rain.
Yeah, so, like, I've never been to Disney, but I feel it's gonna be fine.
We're gonna have such a good time.
It's gonna be so fine. Woo, woo. We've also just keep doing manifestations of it's not gonna rain.
Exactly. Like, there's no hurricane coming, it's not gonna rain.
Like, the forecast is rain, basically from the moment we get there to the moment we leave. But
it's not gonna rain.
It's not gonna rain. Yeah, I would say overall, New York City was a success. We'll be back here for sure.
Yeah.
Probably again.
I read books here. Pause. I had to keep it updated or else I end up with too many books to tell you people. So I was reading Sunburn. Last we talked. I finished Sunburn. Excellent book. If you're a queer woman, read that book. I don't know. That's all I need to say. Then I read Lady Clementine by Marie Benedict. Marie Benedict writes a lot of historical fiction. I really enjoy historical fiction. I prefer when she writes about, like, scientists, like female scientists, and, like, or, like, the wives of scientists. Like, those are usually my favorite. She usually writes about the wives of, like, very influential people. Like, there's one that's called, like, The Other Einstein. That's really good. And I loved her books. She's a really good writer. And, like, she just, like, interprets, like, what kind of, like, their lives were about. And, like, this Lady Clementine, it was about the wife of Winston Churchill. And it's, like, how she, like, basically did so much for her husband. And, like, he probably would have been a really terrible leader if she wasn't married to him. Just, like, it makes sense. That was really good. And then I just finished this morning. It's going to sound really cheesy, guys. It's called Pumpkin Spice and Poltergeist. So, I mean, I have a wide range of books I like to read.
She's just reading is what she's doing.
I like to read. And sometimes I like to read really serious things, and sometimes I like to read really cheesy things. And it's, like, took place in a cute little fall town, and, like, there's supernaturals there. Like, there's witches and werewolves and vampires. I love witchy books. I love a witchy queer romance novel. Like, that's her niche. My niche. And it's, like, really cheesy. And, like, the books, like, there's nothing, like, life-changing that's occurring in these books, but I love them. And they make me really happy. And this one was so cute. And I was like, it's fall. Why not? And I'm going to start Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult today on the plane. I'll keep you updated. I'll probably finish it within our Disney trip.
Would you like to know what I'm reading? I'm still reading Lonely Hearts Book Club.
You're doing great.
Thank you. I just
think you just read at the speed of a normal human.
No, I think what it is that unless it's something that, like, really, like, pulls me in and I'm bored. Like, right now, where I am in the book, like, we're just kind of, like, hanging out and talking about stuff. Like, I'm 25% of the way through, and they're just, like, hanging out and talking about stuff.
It'll get dramatic, though, don't worry.
No, and I'm sure it will, but, like, right now, they're hanging out and talking about stuff. I hate her fiance.
Yeah, that's true.
That's kind of all.
That's all we've got going.
That's all. What would you rate this New York City trip out of 10?
I'd give it an 8.
Same.
Okay.
I would also give it an 8. I wish the trip was a little bit longer, but also I'm really excited to go to Disney. And I really liked where we stayed. I love this place.
Yeah. Let's come back here. We'll probably stay here again.
The location is great. We're near like all the trains.
It's so lovely.
I really
It's
liked.
really quiet too.
Yeah, super quiet. I really liked all the dance classes we took. I really liked the show we saw, and I'm glad I got to see all the people.
We saw all the good people.
All the good people.
All the good people.
All the good people. I mean, if you live in New York City and we didn't see you, you're not good. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
That was crazy.
That's kind of all. Bisous.
Bisous. Hide it.
Hide it. Hide it.
It's your turn. Be creative.
Whoa. Okay. Putting it between her toes.
Ew. Lovely.
Between the toes on the left foot. Okay, come on. Goodbye.
Bye.